My name is Molly Reeves. I'm 18. I started at JMT at the end of October, so about 3 or 4 months. I'm a dump truck driver. Honestly, the people I work with, I think my job wouldn't be half as fun if I didn't get to run with amazing people. If somebody tells you no, you're probably talking to the wrong person. Honestly, just getting my CDL, it wasn't something I had initially planned on. I didn't plan on college, but I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I think just being able to get my CDL and doing what I do every day is probably my biggest accomplishment. I would definitely say getting to advocate for other women. Not everybody can do this job, and it's definitely helping having a whole bunch of ladies doing this. Being able to pass by previous jobs that I've done and be able to say, oh, I helped make that road, or I helped build that house. I think it's really cool to pass it.
I'm Sammy Wangsis, and I've been working for JMT for almost 4 years. I'm in dispatch, so I either dispatch trucks, take calls and orders, and direct our drivers. Every day is a different task. It's always it's like a massive puzzle. You're putting it together all day long, and then you never know when a small child or a cat's going to come jump on the table and throw all the pieces everywhere, and we get to put it back together again. Don't let anything stop you. Go for what it is that you want, and ask for help along the way. Seek all the resources you can, and if there's something you want, go for it. I'd say gaining the respect of the drivers, not just by being in dispatch, but hopping in the trucks with them and then obtaining my CDL. I finally was able to get my CDL. We slowed down enough to send me outside, and I was with our trainers and got to go on site, drive to jobs, load at the quarries, and tackle a few nasty job sites. I'd say there's probably 2 of them, but the first one being I was working in ag before I came here, and some of the drivers actually came and worked for me when I was working in ag, so getting to see them again and tie it all together. And then obtaining my CDL, and just all the drivers that celebrated with me, and they were my support system. So that was been honestly the most exciting part and most fun, is knowing that everybody was supporting me and cheering for me along the way too. I just love being a part of the job sites. Anytime you're driving around the area or a lot of Iowa, you can say you're a part of that. You call, we haul.
My name's Christy Mitchell, and next month I'll be here for 2 years. I drive a dump truck, and I'm also a trainer. The best part about my job is my office view is always great. If it's something you are considering doing, go for it. It's the most fun and most rewarding job that I've ever had. I would have to say being a trainer or becoming one. I had really great trainers when I started, and I learned so much from everybody, and I really enjoy teaching other people how to be really good at their job. The most memorable moment when I got to drive over the makeshift bridge through the river in DeSoto. It was really scary, but it was really exciting. And then later that day, the bridge kind of disappeared in the water, so it was a little nerve-wracking. I mean, I would like to say that there really aren't any, but I have noticed people are just nicer to women in general. But I like to be treated just like everybody else is. I really like seeing projects when they're finished, that's probably the best part about it.
I am Kim Zaug. I work in the shop as the administrative assistant, and I have been here almost 7 years. I love knowing that what I do behind the scenes helps the guys out in the field be able to get their jobs done safely and in a timely manner. I would tell them to go for it, because you never know where you're going to find your niche in the world. I've worked in tons of different industries, and you got to try them all until you find where you fit. I would say being here and being named Ambassador of the Year for the Workwell Department in 2019. I have taken a position that did not exist before I got here and made it work. I've got 7 companies, and I have to keep track of the federal annual inspections for all of them, which is almost 500 pieces of equipment. I had to come up with a system, implement it, and make sure that it works. So that was a big undertaking. I can tell you that from when I started here almost 7 years ago till now, we have got a lot more women drivers, which I think is phenomenal. And I don't know that it matters anymore. Not as much as it did anyway. So I love seeing how far the industry's come. It's not the good old boys club that it used to be. It's become much more inclusive, and I think that's a really good thing. Be safe out there and enjoy life. It's awful short.
My name is Molly Becker, and I am the recruiting supervisor. I have been here a little over a year. I love the fast pace of it. My dad worked in the construction industry for his entire career, so there's a little bit of family tie to it as well. But overall, I love the people. I think the biggest thing is that you're not alone, and you're not alone because you have support from both female and male coworkers, teammates, people that have been in the field or maybe not in the field. We're all human, and everyone can make mistakes, but the biggest thing is your attitude and your initiative in this industry. Cohesion and meeting a bunch of people and basically trying to get all of those people from different backgrounds, different interests, but also different priorities, coming together to work together towards one common goal. I think it's moments, but I would say it's those very human moments with, whether it's managers, whether it's my fellow teammates, whether it's trying a specific dish that someone grew up on, or all wearing Iowa State gear, just little moments like that, going to a career fair with a couple managers and getting to know them a little bit better. I think those are my most memorable moments so far. One advantage is that it is a male-dominated field, so the fact that you are a female in the construction industry it's not the norm, but at the same time, I would say that doesn't last long. You still have to show up, you still have to show initiative, you still have to work your butt off, just like any industry, whether it's male-dominated or female-dominated. So it makes me proud is when I'm driving down the street, or I see our workers on a bridge, or I see a Grimes Asphalt paving a road in my neighborhood. I see Ready Mix, our concrete supply trucks, or a JMT truck, or I get to go out into the fields with the Jensen Crane crew. Just being able to see our people out in the community, and that I get to support them through community involvement, building, trying to get them people that are going to support them as teammates. It makes me proud to see them out in the community overall. Well, I think Rasmussen Group and all its 9 companies is a one-of-a-kind group, and I am very happy and lucky to be working for all of you.